we're very fortunate to have them near us, so close to us, to be able to just enjoy the moment at any time we want. So that's super great. I think that's one of the particulars about being in Santa Cruz or the Aptos area, that we get to enjoy that. So it benefits us greatly.
Well, I mean, the state parks that I go to are at the beaches, and so it allows me to get certain access to parts of the beach that would normally have to walk distances from to get to. Yeah. And so I like surfing, and I like taking my family to the beach, and so having that ability to go to the beach and hang out there for periods of time, it's good family fun. Yeah. Nisene Marks, I believe, is state park as well. Yeah. And so we sometimes go to Nisene Marks, and there's some other state parks that we end up going to, but it allows us to hang outside, be connected with nature, but also have some good solid family time at the same time. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a really great way for people to get out of their daily routine and to do something that is more in touch with the environment and nature. I recently read studies where they say that being out in nature basically has the same effect as taking some types of prescription drugs for anxiety, and it's just is a really good way to decompress and relax. So.
And how do you think that state parks positively affect people's lives?
Well, obviously it keeps us aware of just where we actually came from and what we actually need to do to take care of our planet, but at the same time it lets you remember that there's more to life than the city blocks down there, or the bars, or going out and partying and stuff like that. You actually get to, I don't know, connect with more. Never really thought about it that much, honestly.
Well, they preserve some of the property so it won't be developed, and it's a good place to go, and it's relatively cheap. I think they ought to do a little bit better job of maintaining it, to be quite honest with you. It seems like over the years, they've slacked off on it quite a bit.
It's a good question. I have a lot of good memories. A lot of them aren't just state parks, but national parks. So I don't know if that does anything to your documentary, but I utilize state parks pretty often because there's quite a few of them in this area, and I like to take my dogs for walks in there in the state parks because they're very scenic, and it just is a really nice feeling to go for a walk where there's nature and trees and creeks and rivers and dirt and nature.
I would probably go with hiking up to Half Dome with my parents and my friends up in Yosemite, and just actually being out early in the morning and seeing the light reflect through the waterfalls and stuff like that as you're hiking out there. Plus, it's just so calm and serene when you actually get out there in February and March that you can really actually pay attention to nature instead of being stuck in the hustle and bustle of a city, or being stuck on your cell phone all the time. You actually get to connect with something that's a little bit more deep than the cell phone in your pocket.
Well, surfing and camping.
How do state parks add to the general person's quality of life?
Well, we provide space for people to come and enjoy the environment without needing to worry about who owns the property, not needing to worry about it being maintained. The state just provides all of that for people on a regular basis.
And what do you think can be improved about state parks today?
It's a good question. I think oftentimes there's a lack of funding, especially when it comes to camping. Everything has been outsourced and privatized, and so all the camping is done through a third company in Canada. Let's say, but it'd be nice to be able to have money enough to bring it back home and have the people working here do all of that ourselves.